They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get started. The Nittany Lions will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out and they'll have the ball first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd, full throats, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
He'll field the punt and take it back. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And wings it incomplete. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They had quite the ride. Year made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Oh, better look out! And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield on first down. Into a tight window. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and the receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw. It's Allard. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Red pass, it's complete. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole way is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Allard. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Allen. Still running at the 40. Finally stopped at the 36 after a 15-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Allen. At the 35, he's loose. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the tight end. Big guy smells it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. And some room to work. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They punted away on fourth down. From midfield, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now, Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he
Austin, what happened? Are you still in the party? What's going on?
next step. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Calls his own number. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase.
No, I didn't hear you. That's why I asked again. I was like, what the heck? I mean, I heard your door close, but I thought you were coming in. Oh, let's go, Penn State.
Game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Aller. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Dinkins. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Henry. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 31 over Marshall. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're working that left side.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Nevada trying to... moving on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. Here we go. Run it with the fullback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end.
Horny can't get it. Touchdown, Nevada. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
49, Nevada, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Use the play fake now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's no good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Shakes off the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Nevada will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
These guys aren't human able. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's cut.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, I'm sure it's a fake. He wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Makes the grab. It's Floyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Quarterback will keep it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 40. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Floyd. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Jukes his way for more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll give it to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to try to knock one from 49 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Hold and fire complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Allard. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. The Miami Redhawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this third and very long. Back to throw, it's Purdy. They'll run the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Turner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from around the 50. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been
a shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Nevada, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will take the first swing of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looking for a man. It's Aller. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lost to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Panthers in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Owens. That's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Penn State. Long international, 0.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moving away from pressure. Crosses the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. FIU pushing tempo. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Ball is out behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Rush is on him. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Allard. This time he's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Creates a little space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless.
Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. All that speculation all week, and now we know it's something.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. FIU pushing tempo. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Dinkins. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Working on the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it on third and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On the run, it's Owens. And this one will be stopped for no gain. FIU pushing tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Burke. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. They just keep firing. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Singleton. Oh, what a cut! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air, it's Jenkins. Quarterback extends the play. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. 1st down and more. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Allard. The quick out. Turning it on. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, They look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate. And he loses the ball second time today. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got him. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Aller. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burke. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Under fire. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. FIU will line up to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. Nice move to keep running. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
Quarterback adapting. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pena. Oh, what a move to get open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends.
There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points. They can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger.
Touchdown, Penn State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And they can't make the connection.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Aller. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
He splits the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Running into the open space. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Aller. Quickly out to the tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down.
Run play with the quarterback. Loss of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida International. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Number 0.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Unloads it left. Got a man, it's Dinkins. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the run, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's some pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This time it's complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Aller. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man, it's Allen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Line gets set, 1st down. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the grab. It's Ross. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gonna let it fly, and incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, FIU! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.